everyone, welcome back to Ascended Masters 101. Today we are stepping into the invincible light of Archangel Michael, the champion of God's will, and his radiant twin flame, Archangel Faith. And I want to start by asking you if you have ever faced fear or doubt or danger of some sort, and you just wish that you had a divine protector right beside you. Well, you do, of course, and today we're going to explore how to call on Archangel Michael and Faith to anchor that protection, that courage, and that unwavering trust in your spiritual journey, and the physical, very practical protection and help from Michael and Faith. Archangel Michael is the prince of the archangels, the defender of the faith, and the captain of the Lord's hosts. He holds a mighty office in the heavens. And the Masters in the Retreats book explains that he is known as the angel of deliverance. So he has a lot of roles. He is the prince of the archangels. His role is one of constant vigilance. Day and night, Archangel Michael stands ready before God to be sent at a moment's notice. And who is always by his side? Of course, his twin flame, beloved Archeia Faith, and she is the radiant presence who anchors absolute trust in God's plan. And together they are just this fortress of divine strength and will and power and love. Michael and Faith also lead many other legions of blue flame angels, angels of protection and rescue and divine justice, and they work together tirelessly on behalf of the children of the light. Can you imagine what this must look like? Archangel Michael and Faith, and there are many, many legions of blue lightning angels flying to wherever they are needed. They serve on the first ray, the blue ray, the ray of divine will and power, protection, faith, and right action. Their aura and their energy radiate like a sapphire flame. In the Masters and the Retreats, we read that Archangel Michael carries a rod of blue flame power, God's sword, which was passed to him from the mighty Elohim, Hercules. And this sword isn't even symbolic. It is a real spiritual instrument of power that can cut through all that is not of God's light. Michael's armor and flame are dazzling, but his gentleness and his willingness to serve are almost even more extraordinary. So let's get deeper into their teachings. One of Archangel Michael's greatest gifts is his faith. Not just his protection, but the faith that he offers to souls who are struggling and working their way on the path. He says to us, quote, "Give me your doubts, give me your questionings. I will indeed give you my faith," end quote. Isn't that so comforting? If we are willing to surrender our burdens, he will literally exchange them for divine trust and faith in God. He also gives us a daily promise. In the Masters and the Retreats book, we read that Archangel Michael has made a commitment to each and every one of us that if we will give our decrees and our songs to him for 20 minutes every day, he will keep an angel with us until the hour of our victory. Now, that's a divine offer I definitely don't want to pass up. And many Ascended Master students take that promise from Archangel Michael to heart, and they give those 20 minutes of decrees and songs to Archangel Michael daily. And they really have endless stories of Archangel Michael's intercession and protection and faith in their lives. And I know, and I can tell you, he has saved my life more than a few times. So it's so worth it. Archangel Michael's legions serve tirelessly, often unnoticed, to rescue souls in distress, to cut free those who are trapped in astral records, and clear the way for spiritual progress. It says in Masters and the Retreats that he works with his legions 24 hours a day, rescuing souls from the accumulation of their own human creation. So he's almost saving us from ourselves in a lot of ways. And here's a powerful reminder of our own spiritual commitment. Archangel Michael said, quote, "Each of you stood before the lords of karma before embodiment, promising service for the Christ. And I pledge my legions in defense of your faith," end quote, from Masters and the Retreats. And that just gives me chills. Our journey is not accidental. We made promises, we made commitments, and Michael made one in return. So we have these trysts of light and of love and promises that we've made to each other before our embodiment even began. So how can we work with Archangel Michael and Faith every day now that we're in embodiment, right? We're in the real thing. It's not the dress rehearsal. This is the show. It's live. We're doing this. We're partway through our lives. How can we now work with Archangel Michael in our day-to-day lives? First, of course, as mentioned, through daily prayers and decrees. So here's a simple prayer that you can give. Something to the effect of, Beloved Archangel Michael, cut me free with your sword of blue flame. Blaze the will of God through me. Defend my path, my soul, and all light bearers on earth. This is just an example of a prayer you can give. You can give songs and prayers to Archangel Michael for just 5 minutes a day, or you can build up to that full 20 minutes that Archangel Michael asked for. You can also use any of the songs or prayers in the blue section of the decree book from the Summit Lighthouse. You can also use visualization. You can imagine yourself surrounded by a brilliant blue sapphire flame, and you can see Archangel Michael placing a blue flame sword in your hand. And with every swing of that sword, you can imagine fear and doubt and darkness just dissolving. You can also ask at night to be taken to Archangel Michael's retreat. In the Masters and the Retreats book, we read that Archangel Michael maintains a focus in the etheric octave over Banff and Lake Louise in the Canadian Rockies. This retreat is called the Temple of Faith and Protection. And you can just simply say, before you fall asleep at night, something to the effect of, Archangel Michael, please take me to your retreat while my body rests at night. Teach me to wield the blue flame in service to the light, or any variation of that you like. So, in summary, Archangel Michael and Faith are with us always, standing ready to defend and uplift and empower us on our journey back to God. They serve on the blue ray, the ray of power, of divine direction, of unwavering trust and faith in God. And when we open our hearts to them, we are never alone. They are right there with us every moment of every day if we call to them, when we bring them into our lives. So if you found strength or comfort in this message, I invite you to make a call to Michael today. Let him place his faith within you, within your heart. And remember, he and his angels are only a whisper away. If this video uplifted your heart, be sure to like, subscribe, and share for more wisdom from the Ascended Masters right here on Ascended Masters 101. And if there's someone that you know of who you feel could really use and apply the teachings of the Ascended Masters in their lives, please share this with them. That is the whole mission and vision of this whole YouTube channel, is to share the message of the teachings of the Ascended Masters as far and wide as possible. So in the meantime, may you walk in faith, in divine protection, and in the love of Archangel Michael and Faith. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.